Going to be talking about why you want to bulk up in your 20s. But first off, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Cody, and I help men to build the confidence, the physique, and the lifestyle they want, all through personal growth. And in today's video, I want to share with you why you want to bulk up in your 20s. And the reason for this is because in your 20s, your physique is a foundational level where it's solidifying and it's becoming more certain, it's becoming more established in who you are as an adult. You're still young enough that you have high testosterone levels, you have a high metabolism, you're more anabolic, and this is a perfect window for you to really focus on packing on as much muscle mass as possible. Because once you hit your 30s, your 40s, it's going to be a lot harder to pack on muscle mass. Because once we hit our 30s, testosterone levels generally will start to decrease. And that's when it becomes a lot harder to actually pack on muscle mass. And the important thing with packing on muscle mass is a lot of times there is going to be a degree of body fat that's added. And that's actually really important, and it's very helpful because to be at the most optimal anabolic level where you're gaining mass, you're packing on muscle, you want to have a little bit higher of a body fat, closer to, say, 15% body fat, maybe up to 20% body fat. And what this does is it optimizes your hormones, your testosterone, your estrogen, to be at a level and a ratio where you're more apt to pack on muscle mass. If your estrogen is way too low and your testosterone is higher, well, you may look lean, shredded, and feel fantastic, but it's the estrogen that actually helps us to gain and pack on size and muscle. So having a little higher body fat can actually help you to have higher estrogen levels, or just say optimal estrogen levels, that can help you to bulk up. Taking advantage of this in your 20s is important because this is where you can get a little bit extra body fat on your frame, and it's a lot easier to lose this body fat before you get into your 30s and your 40s. Because once you hit your 30s and 40s, your metabolism is going to start to slow down. So really in this window of being in your 20s, you want to pack on as much muscle mass as possible, allow a little bit of fat to come on while you're packing on the muscle mass, and then you can shred down and then really show off the muscle that you've gained. So really taking advantage of your 20s to pack on muscle mass so that you can build the physique, and then in your later 20s or your 30s, you can really focus on shredding down and maintaining a leaner physique. Because if you get to your 30s and you haven't packed on muscle mass, it's going to be very difficult to actually pack on and bulk up and gain muscle once you've gotten into your 30s and 40s. Unless you're using exogenous testosterone, hormone replacement therapy, steroids, etc., that's not what I'm looking to do. I keep it all natural, really focus on optimizing what we can do naturally rather than using substances. They all have their place. Hormone replacement therapy has its place, but we want to focus on optimizing our natural testosterone levels and optimizing our physique naturally. So focus on bulking in your 20s. Yeah, you don't want to get too sloppy, but allow yourself to be a little bit more flexible with putting on some body fat and even using it based off the seasons too. I mean, traditionally, I've always bulked up in the colder months, the winter months, where you're wearing more layers, and then once you hit the summertime, the springtime, you shred down so you can show off your physique. You're more likely to be at the pool, at the beach. These are the times where you want to lean up, maybe decrease your body fat for the summer. And then once summer's over with, get back into focused on bulking up, packing on the muscle mass. And ultimately, this is what I've done over the last 15 years or so, where I would bulk up more so in the winter times, the off months, and then once the spring, the summer hits, I'm shredding up, I'm leaning down, show off the physique, and that's what I've done. I'm 33 now, but I've built up this physique over these last 15 years so that now I'm at a point where it's very, very low effort and it's very low maintenance for me to maintain this physique that I have now. Because I put in this work, I really focused on bulking up in my 20s. And now I'm at a point where I'm in my early 30s and it's a lot easier for me to maintain this physique. I can be in the gym 3 days a week and maintain this physique at 10% body fat with very little effort. So really taking advantage of your 20s to build yourself up, pack muscle onto your frame so that once you're in your 30s, you've established your good solid frame, you got a fair amount of muscle mass, and then it's just a matter of maintaining that, staying fit, and then looking well while you do it. So take your 20s, bulk up. Most young men, they have a frame that they're lacking muscle, whether it's because they're skinny lacking muscle or because they're overweight lacking muscle. Most men as a whole are just lacking muscle. So pack on some muscle, get strong, and then once you have the muscle, you can lean up and then really show off your gains. So that's why you want to focus on bulking up in your 20s. That's all for now. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like, subscribe for more videos. You can get my men's aesthetic transformation course below. And if you're looking to connect with me further, you can find links in the description, get some coaching, links in the description. And I will talk to you later. Have a great day.